What's up, Facebook world? Hey, Ricky V here. I am coming to you live from my kitchen once again. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Hey, real quick, as you're hopping on, drop a 1 in the comments. I want to see who's watching me live. I am going to talk about today how we grew a group from 0 to 100,000 brand partners in 12 months. So if you've ever wanted to, build a team, if you've ever wanted to build a team fast, if you've ever wanted to create fast momentum inside of your organization, or if you're maybe somebody who has never made anything massive happen, but you're ready for something massive to happen, stay tuned. We're going to talk about that today. So give me one sec here. Something just came to mind. Okay, so I'm excited. We're going to do some big things. So, hey, as you're coming on, guys, drop one in the comments. Let me know that you're coming in live. Also, please tag some people in the comments. Tag your team members in the comments and share this onto your profiles. Share this onto team chats. Share this into private Facebook groups that your teams are in. And let's get it going. What's up, Joel? What's up, Devin? What's up, Pamela? What's up, Ashley? How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, I'm really excited. What's up, April? Good to see you guys. So, hey, bring as many people as you can on. I need everyone to bring your leaders. Tag everybody in the comments. We're going to talk about how to go from 0 to 100,000 reps in 12 months. And I'm going to show you guys how I did it, at least, right? I'm going to show you guys. And by the way, I had a conversation with a bunch of people today. And one thing that I was very, very clear on was really telling people, look, I'm no different than anybody else. I'm not extra special. I'm not extra talented. I'm just really freaking consistent. And there came a point in my life where I had to make some changes. And I'm going to talk to you about what those changes were tonight. So as you're coming on, drop a 1 in the comments below. I want to see everyone that's on live. And then do me a favor and share this out to all your team chats. What's up, Devon? Great to be on that Zoom with y'all today. What's up, Sarah? What's up, Sheena? What's going on, everybody? Okay, cool. So how many of you all out there, we're looking at 2021, right? And 2021, I know is going to be a crazy year. I believe in 2021, there is going to be insane amounts of wealth created in this economy. There's a lot of millionaires in the making watching this Facebook Live right now. Right, you watching this Facebook Live right now, you will be the next 6-figure earner, the next 7-figure earner inside of your team. I really, really believe that. Right now, we're living in a time, you all, where you can really shift your life like this, and I'm going to show you all how to do it. So if you want to grow a team fast, if you want to say, hey, in a year from today, right, and have that long-term mentality, right, like, hey, in a year from today, okay, I want to be here, okay, like you're looking at where you're at right now. 12 months from now, where do you want to be? Okay, do you want to just be where you're at? Do you want to be a little bit higher? Do you want to go for a massive quantum leap? So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to have a massive quantum leap 12 months from today. I took some notes before hopping on here so I can share with you guys a little bit of, some info here that I can really, because I'm not the kind of guy that really goes through certain steps. I kind of just take action and then figure it out along the way, right? But I'm gonna go through a couple of things here. So let me break down a couple of things to you guys. Okay, so over the last 12 months, here's what's happened inside of One Revolution. Okay, so One Revolution started with literally from 0, and the team is now at 100,000 reps, 100,000 distributors in the last 12 months. I don't know what the average is on that. I don't know if someone has a calculator, but if you could take 100,000 members, okay, and divide it by 365 days, that's the rate of growth that we've grown by every single day for the last 12 months, okay? Also in the last 12 months, the team grew to over 300,000 customers, you all. 300,000 customers, twice as many customers as there are brand partners. So you're talking about 400,000 orders that were going on, right, every single month. So what's 400,000 divided by 365? If y'all got a calculator, help me out here. 400,000 divided by 365. I don't know what it is. I just know it's a lot. We helped 80 plus people get to the top rank of the compensation plan, right? We took a customer group from 0, 100% Epic customer group, and it grew to 367,000 members inside of the last 12 months, right? Tons of people that got to Epic 500, 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K. Tons of people that got to silver, gold, platinum, diamond, right? And then we had so many people at the top rank of the compensation plan that the company then decided to launch 5 new ranks, right? And so Okay, Maria Young says 273 people per day. How would you like your personal organization to grow by 273 people every single day for the next 12 months? And I want to preface this real quick because this is what I get really, really excited about. You ain't seen nothing yet, you all. Like, look, in February, okay, because let me walk you through a couple things. There is absolutely no company on the face of this earth inside of the profession of network marketing that has ever gone from 0 to $100 million in sales in 12 months, let alone there's never been one group inside of the industry of network marketing that has gone from 0 to 100,000 brand partners inside of 12 months. But let me tell you all something. With that is going to come some crazy stuff, right? Y'all see that if a company goes from like here, if a company is right here, and out of nowhere, it just goes high, right? It goes from 0 to 1 million a month, 5 million a month, 7 million a month, 10 million a month, 12 million a month in sales. You know what happens? That's a massive rate of success, a massive rate of growth, but nothing like that happens without that kind of growth exposing a lot of leaks, a lot of weaknesses inside of the company. So one of our weaknesses was the software that we have, right? We don't have the best back office. When February hits, you all, when you see the back office that the company launches in February, it's going to be crazy, right? It's going to be insane. I mean, we're talking about the highest grade technology, cloud technology in the industry right now. I personally know the guy that's building the back office right now, the best in the game. When you see the new products that are coming in February, most importantly, you all, I'm going to drop like a major hint here. I'm going to start posting a few things in stories or whatnot. There's something else coming in February, and it's going to have a massive rate of consumption, but it's not a product. And we're going to be able to go to every single country in the world with this thing coming. I can't say product because you don't consume it. It's something, and you and every single family member, every single person that you know is going to want this. Now I'm trying not to be so hypey, but at the same time, I kind of like hype, right? Like I like to get excited about life, right? I know that the last 12 months was great. Hey, 100,000 reps, 300,000 customers, 100 million in sales. Hey, like, okay, but ain't nothing. And guess what? 2020 is over. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to keep talking about what we did in the past. It is what it is. It's over. Right? Only weak-minded people continue to talk about that one time they had success and they never go recreate it again. Right? So for me, I'm like, hey, 2020, it's over. It's a wrap. It's done. Anything that I can brag about, it's over. Now I have to go and create more success myself, right? I need to go. We're going to take this team to $300 million in sales this year alone, you all. And we're going to do it in a fast way because once February hits, that's when Be Epic's new year launches. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it is the hottest thing in the game. There's not going to be an opportunity out there. Hear me when I tell you this. You got to build on faith, right? What does building on faith mean? Building on faith simply means that you just got to know it's going to happen. Last year in December, when we started launching this whole thing, you all, there was no proof that it was going to work. Like, in fact, there was the opposite. There was proof that it wouldn't work. Right? All the negative Nancys out there saying, hey, you shouldn't join that deal. Right? Oh, have you heard of the owner's background, this, and that? But I got into his corner and I said, we're going to do this, man. And we're going to bring some of the best leadership into this game. And you know what? That's exactly what happened. And we built on faith back in December. And look what's happened over the last 12 months. I'm telling you all right now, build on faith. Right now is the moment where you want to go bring on 10 new frontline, 15 new frontline, 10 new customers, 15 new customers. Right now is that moment where you want to be reaching out to every single person in your network saying, look, something massive is coming in February. I don't know what it is. I just know it's going to be big, right? Back in December when I was talking to people, same thing. Hey, look, something big is gonna happen with this company. I don't know how big it's gonna be, but it's gonna be massive, dude. You gotta get in right now. And we just were so convicted in our message. We were so convicted in our vision, right? And that's what, I don't want to say that's what led to it, but that's what started it all, right? I always say this, a product's just a product. A rewards plan is just a rewards plan. We got the best products in the game. We have the best rewards plan in the game. Point blank, that's just the way it is. However, if it just sits there, nothing happens. It's not until leadership comes into play that magical things begin to happen. It's something that we can't take credit for. I can't take credit for that. I just know that we came in and we worked and we brought on some of the best leaders in the game, and some of y'all continue to blow me away every single day. So drop a 2 in the comments if you're excited for the second month of this year, which is February. Drop a 2 in the comments, right, if you're committed to having your personal breakthrough in 2021. I can tell y'all right now that you don't have a breakthrough by simply planning out a year. You have a breakthrough by winning the day every single day. My new year for me started 2 weeks before the year ended because I started early. I started committing every single day to daily habits because I wanted to launch the new year with momentum. And I'm launching it with massive momentum, you all. The last person I personally sponsored was, a couple of hours ago. The last 2 customers I got was this morning. The last Zoom call I did was an hour ago. The last Zoom call I did before that was 2 hours before that. The last Zoom call I did before that was an hour before that. I am in the trenches because I know what's coming. And if I know what's coming, then it's my personal responsibility to lead and build by faith because it is going to be massive. So anyways, if you're getting value from this, drop a 2 in the comments, share this onto your Facebook pages, and do me a quick favor, tag all your leaders, tag your teams here. We're going to get this rolling. Okay. So first things first, if you want to learn how to build a team of 100,000 reps, now who knows, maybe you're going to do it. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're going to go for it. Maybe you won't. Maybe you don't want to build a team of 100,000 people. And if that's the case, that's okay too. But maybe, right? Maybe you're somebody sitting there thinking, look, I have a team of 10. I have a team of 20. And you want to grow that team of 10 or 20 to 1,000 people. I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. All right. So if you're game on, if you're with me, drop the fire emojis in the comments. We will get it going. So step number 1, okay? And I'm going to go through personal experience here, okay? So this is not necessarily something that I can teach you all. I want to help you guys understand my mentality because for me, it's never really about, I've never been fascinated with the success that someone had. What I've always been fascinated was the mindset that got them there. So as I've interviewed a lot of millionaires over the last couple years, right? What I've always asked is, how were you thinking? What was your mindset going through certain things, right? Like when challenges arise, you all know successful people, when challenges arise, do you know what they do? They look for solutions. In fact, some of them actually might ignore it for a day so that they're not reactive, that they come back the next day and figure out where to go from there, right? Like successful people, millionaires, you all are solution oriented, right? So in my mind has always been like, how do I get better? I get better by understanding, how does this person think, right? And that's the question that I always ask myself. Like when problems arise, right? Someone that I look up to is Mark Cuban, right? Mark Cuban's a billionaire, owns the Dallas Mavericks, right? Mega billionaire. When you watch YouTube videos of Mark Cuban, the dude's a well, like the dude's beyond, like he's not a shark. He's a freaking well, right? The guy's just the deal. Like he walks into the room, you know what's up. Right? And so when certain problems arise, I ask myself, right? Or if I start to complain, I'm thinking to myself, would Mark Cuban be complaining about stuff like this? You know what I mean? Like when you ask yourself certain questions, like if you're sitting there moping, oh, like I'm so mad about this or so mad about that, and Mark Cuban walked in the room, would you keep complaining? You'd probably be like, oh, let me shut up because that dude doesn't allow that kind of stuff around his environment. And it's the truth, you all. You want to be around successful people, start vibrating at their frequency. And it's not in the complaint mentality, it's in solution oriented. You ask any successful millionaire, you ask any successful billionaire, a problem arises, thank you. Why? More problems always lead to more money. Bigger problems always lead to bigger money. That's just the way it is. The problems that I had back in 2019 or back in 2018 weren't that big, you all. And you know what? My check wasn't either. 2020, ridiculous amounts of problems, big problems that I had to figure out. And guess what? It came with big paychecks, you all. There's a correlation between the problems that you're willing to solve and the solutions you're willing to bring. But when big problems arise, most people will be like, crap, I can't handle that. So they'll go back to their comfort zone. They will literally self-sabotage the success that they're having to go back to a place of comfort, a place where someone will listen to their complaints, a place where someone will feel bad for them and will pick them up like a little baby and pat them on the back. We don't do that here. This is strong leadership. And why is it strong leadership? Why is it that I'm a little aggressive sometimes with the team? You know why? Because I want to tell the truth. I want to help y'all understand that there is no shortcuts here. I want you to understand that it's not easy. I want you to know it's going to be a lot of freaking work. And I also want you to know that there are zero guarantees in this deal. The only guarantees in life is that one day you're going to die. That's the only guarantee in life, right? But there's no guarantees that this will work for you. There's no guarantees that what I tell you tonight is actually going to help you, right? There's just no guarantees out of that, right? But if a piece of it, like they say information changes situations, if you could grab onto a piece of information and just maybe apply it, could it change your life, right? One of the people in my life that had the most profound impact in my life, and so profound, I don't even mention his name, okay? And there's other reasons, but he's like the guy was just so fascinating to me, and he was like, I was so enamored with his swagger and the way he carried himself. I was so enamored by his charisma, his speed and velocity in working with people. And he's the only mentor. And when I say mentor, it doesn't mean that he's personally mentored me, but he's the only mentor that didn't give me the time of day. He's the only guy that was like, basically like, you got to work for my time. And the little bits and pieces, it was just bits and pieces that he gave me. Just like, I remember one time he called me and he literally talked to me for like, I don't know, 8 seconds long. He asked me a quick question. Okay, I got to go, hung up, right? But the little things that he shared with me, I clinged on to those things. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a couple of stories real quick. The first one is this, okay? In order to grow a team fast, okay, in order to go from where you're at and 100 exit or 1,000 exit, I don't know. I started this at 0 and now it's 100,000 people. So I don't know if it's 10x, 100x, or 1,000x. Okay, but let me tell y'all something. And this is something that I can't teach, but it's something that I can tell you so you can search for it. When you get to a point in your life when you got nothing to lose, when you get to a point in your life where your back is against the wall, where you get to that point in your life where if you don't make something happen right now, you're out on the street, and so is your family. I'm telling you that'll light a fire so hot, it'll move you into action. There's a lot of people out there, you all, that never take action. They know all the right information. Boy, oh boy, are they good at getting likes and comments on Facebook. But when you look at the results that they're getting in life, nothing, right? When you get to that point in your life when you got nothing to lose, what does nothing to lose mean? It means literally, like, someone could knock at your door and be like, hey, I'm going to take everything from you. And you'd be like, bro, there's literally nothing. I mean, got a couple $100 in the bank account, so you can go ahead and take it. When you got nothing to lose, you all, your back's against the wall, you're in fight mode. You're ready to get out there and fight for your dreams, right? You're ready to move yourself into action. Why? Because there's nothing else that, like, if you don't take action, you're out in the streets. That mentality, you all, that mindset is not something that I can teach you. And I'm not saying put yourself in a position where your back's against the wall, because I also find that there's certain people in life that get so insanely inspired about a dream, or they get so obsessed about a dream that it also does pull them into action. So look for something that will get your obsession high. Look for things that'll get you inspired enough, right? Unfortunately for me, that was not the case. I was all fired up for 11 years or 10 years, and then all of a sudden, nothing really moved me into action until my back was against the wall. So first things first, you want to move yourself and get a team of 100,000 distributors. Right now, you got to put yourself a mentality where you got nothing to lose. And when you got nothing to lose, you all, you do some crazy stuff, right? Like when you can't run, like if you can't run from a bully, you got to step up to the bully, right? So when your back's against the wall, you got to fight. So what does that mean? That means that when I launched in Be Epic last year in December and I had nothing to lose, I literally contacted every single person all day, every day. I didn't care if it was 100 people, 200 people. I mean, and last year in December, I got crazy sick. I was like on an inhaler in my mouth. I had 4 inhalers next to me. I was on a freaking bed with a laptop in front of me. And I was sitting there sending voice message after voice message after voice message after voice message. Why? Because I was sick. I was sick. And typically if I'm sick, y'all, like I'm in bed, like I'm out for a week, right? I didn't have that option. I had to fight. I had nothing to lose. So because I had nothing to lose, I just went to work. And I didn't care if you were a CEO of a company. I didn't care if you were a company owner. I didn't care if you were a distributor, a top distributor from another company. I didn't care if you were a janitor. I didn't care if you were a lawyer. I was talking to every single person on planet Earth saying, hey, I am making the biggest move of my life. Do you want to come? And I came at people with that conviction, right? So the first thing you got to do, you all, to grow a team in a massive way, you got to put yourself in that mentality. You're either going to get inspired enough or you're going to say, hey, I'm putting myself in a mentality where I got nothing to lose, right? Last year, like I was dreaming, right? So about all the success I wanted. This year, it's more of like, now I'm running even faster, right? Like now I'm running even faster and talking to more people than I was last year. Why? I can't afford to get lazy, right? I can afford it. Let me rephrase. I choose not to get lazy. I want to get to higher levels of success, but I know that because of the income that I'm making, I literally don't have to do anything and money will pour in like crazy every single week, right? So my mentality has to shift. I have to continue to put myself in a mentality of I got nothing to lose. I got to continue to put myself in a mentality of like, I'm going to fight. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep excelling, right? When you have the kind of success that I've had, and I say that humbly in the last 12 months, a lot of haters come out. And I love the haters, you all, because I can think about them in the morning and I can look in the mirror and be like, watch me. And we're going to make it happen in a bigger way. So number one, you got to put yourself in that mentality, okay? Number two, okay, this kind of goes in correlation with that mentality, but you got to start shifting the mindset. And you got to start shifting the mindset right now. Okay, everyone in the comments put the word mindset. Okay, mindset is going to take you places you would never even dream of. I'm telling you, you all. And so let me give you an example. Okay, so it's November of 2019. Okay, November 2019. I just got done looking at Be Epic. I'm depressed, okay? I'm overweight, I'm depressed. I've made the decision that I'm going to build, but I set my launch date to be December 1st. So I had about a week and a half. I flew out to Miami. I hung out with my father, with my dad out there, and my brothers. And this one morning, guys, it's like 7 in the morning, my phone rings, okay? No one calls me at 7 a.m. So I call at 7 in the morning, and it's that guy I was telling you about, the guy that inspired me so much over the years. He talked to me for maybe 2 minutes, and he said, Ricky V, what do you got going on? And I said, man, I'm depressed, I'm overweight, I'm not happy. However, I just found a company, and I think I'm going to go crazy with it. And this guy, he's a company owner, so I won't mention his name. And he says this. He's like, look, in my darkest moments, my life, he's like, what I've always clinged on to is the book Think and Grow Rich. And if you read Think and Grow Rich and you follow the 6 steps of wealth, right, clearly outlined, which is definiteness of purpose, you know, the kind of money you want to make, what you're willing to exchange, you put it on a card, you read it every day, you date it, you read it every day with emotion, right? He's like, if you pull out a piece of paper and write down what you are going to achieve, not what you want to achieve, what you're going to achieve over the next 12 months, he's like, it will be the biggest breakthrough of your life. He's like, I got to go. And he hung up on me, right? I never talked to him again. So when I got home from Miami, I was like, okay, December 1st is a couple days away. What am I going to do? What did I do, you all? I pulled out a piece of paper and I outlined it very clearly. I was going to go for a quantum leap. I was no longer going to go from 0 to 2,000 a month and then 6,000, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I was tired of it because I've been in the game for 10 years and you're going to work hard anyways, get it over with, right? So I said, hey, you know what? We're going to go for the biggest quantum leap this industry's ever seen. And I'm going to go from 0 to X amount of money by, my goal was 10,000 by February. Then it was going to be 100,000 by May and then 300,000 by October, right? Y'all know the story, right? It happened for me. But that was the first thing that I put was structuring the entire mentality, the entire goals, and what I was going to obsess about. Way too many people think how. How do I do this? Well, how am I supposed to bring leaders? Well, how am I supposed to invite? Well, how am I supposed to share the vision? How do I share the compensation plan? How do I do team events? How do I do this? How do I do that? That moment for me was like, I'm not going to ask how. This is what I demand to happen, and I'm going to shoot, and then I'm going to aim, right? I'm going to shoot, meaning I'm going to take action, and I'm going to fix things along the way. And boy, did I mess up a lot of things, but I took a lot of action. I took a lot of action because through that action, you learn so much, right? I saw someone post like, hey, what's the best book to read on communication? And you know what I said? I said, I don't know. But if you go talk to 2 people a day, random strangers in person for the next 60 days, like all your communication problems will be solved, right? You can go read about it on a book and it sounds nice, might get you fired up for a minute, but until you do it, it's completely different. So I had to shift my mentality in order to work. And when I shifted my mentality, it was like, no, we're going to go from here up to here. And we're going to do it in a fourth of the time than anybody's ever done it. One Revolution, you all, grew to a size that no one's ever seen before in this industry. And we're going to do it again. We're already doing it again in 2021. So put yourself in a mentality of nothing to lose and then shift your mindset and start focusing on new things. Okay? Shout out to Devon. She just had a breakthrough. So if this is making sense to you, drop a 1 in the comments. If you're getting value from this information, drop a 1 in the comments and share this on your social media pages through all the chats. I'm so huge on mindset, you all, and not because you got to get all people think it's corny or whatnot, but honest to God, like you wake up in the morning and you get yourself fired up, you start beating your chest, you drink a bunch of water, you get your blood boiling at a higher level, different things are going to happen for you. And maybe they are not so much different, but you're looking at it different now. You're seeing it different, right? So anyways, step 1, step 2, okay? Step 3, okay? This is step 3. Well, not step 3, just a little insert. I didn't grow a team of 100,000 people. There's never one specific person that builds a team of 100,000 people. My team is 100,000 people. I didn't personally grow a team of 100,000 people, you all. Like the team did that, right? Like I can't take credit for that, right? It was all like God's timing, right opportunity. The industry was ready for something different. I saw a massive vision. I went to work and I worked and I worked. The right leaders came and those leaders grew One Revolution to 100,000 brand partners. So shout out to all the leaders because that's not me, you all. Like there's not one single person that ever grows a team. You know what I've done? I've personally grown a team of 300 people, meaning I've personally recruited 300 people into the team. But 300 people grew to 100,000 brand partners and 300,000 customers, right? So quit asking yourself, well, how do I grow a team of 100,000? You're never going to do it. You all, like you're going to just bring enough people that are going to bring enough people, and everyone's going to bring enough people, and they're going to bring enough people, and some are going to get customers, this and that, right? But there's never one single person. So you can't ever look at me like I can never be like that because you absolutely can. Like I didn't grow the team of 100,000 people. It was all the leadership. If the leaders that are in Team Revolution and One Revolution right now, if those leaders wouldn't have came in, I wouldn't be the story that I am today. So there's no one person that does it. There's just tremendous amounts of leaders. I'm looking at a lot of them right now in the comments. I mean, I don't even want to start naming names because then I get into trouble because then I forget certain names or whatnot. But honest to God, you all, you got to understand that that's why I talk about a nothing to lose mentality. That's why I talk about prepping up your mindset. Because if you don't prep up that part first, you can't attract the right people to your team. The most important thing is the quality of people that you bring into your team. And you gotta vibrate at that level so that you attract the right people and repel the wrong people, right? So growing your mindset and raising your vibration is not just about attracting the right people, but it's also to ensure that you repel the wrong people, right? So the next time you see a leader, right? Like this is what I would do if I were you is instead of asking a leader, how big's your team? And they say, oh, my team's 50,000, my team's 20,000. Okay, great. Like get that question out of your mind and instead ask, how many people did you personally sponsor in order for your team to grow to 20,000, right? I didn't grow a team. I recruited 300 people. They grew it to 100,000 people, right? So start asking the right questions because as you start talking to millionaires inside of this industry of network marketing, if you talk to anybody that's got a team of 10,000 and above and you start to ask the right questions, you're going to start to see a pattern. And that pattern is going to be that they probably personally recruited about 100 people. Those are just the numbers, you all. And that's nothing that you can change, right? 50% of the people that join your team quit. 50% of the customers that buy from you quit. 50% of the marriages that start quit. 50% of the people that start college quit. I'm one of the 50% that quit college, right? I dropped out. Or someone the other day actually said, hey, don't say that you dropped out. Say that you finished college inside of like 12 months. So I guess that's the real story. So anyways, so that's the thing, you all, like there's not one person, right? So quit asking that, right? And also like start to really discern asking the right questions to the right people. There's a lot of people that may have a big team, but they never even built it, right? It was overflow. They got lucky. They came in at the right time. That's just the way it is. So look at the people that continue to create abundance in their lives, right? Not just in the business. You all look at the people that are creating happiness inside of their homes, right? Take a look at the people that are doing things correctly also outside of business, not just in the business, right? Talk to a person and ask the right questions to the person that's getting it all together, that's focused on their health, that's focused in their house, that's focused on family, that's focused on their business, that's focused and taking action and actually bringing in those results. And just so you guys know, I didn't have any overflow either. Demetrius didn't have any overflow either. When we talk about the team that we have today, you all, it's nothing was put below us. Like you're talking about two freaking immigrants, brown-skinned immigrants that just came in and tore it up because we got excited. We got fired up and we had nothing to lose. Like our back was against the wall, right? So anyways, I like making that joke because I'm a freaking immigrant, right? So anyways, if you're getting value from this, drop it in the comments, share this in your pages. Okay, so then the next thing is this, okay? If you're going to grow a big team, okay? You gotta create simplicity in every single thing that you're going to do, okay? Because if you can't sponsor 300 people in 1 year and have time to spend with every single person joining your network, right? Because you just don't have that time. And even if you did, it would take up all your time. And then you're ignoring family, and then you're ignoring health, and then you're ignoring other recreational activities. So you have to create a system. For us, we wanted to create a system that the way you acquired a customer, the way you acquired a distributor, and the way you launched a distributor was the same exact thing. There's way too many leaders and companies in other direct selling companies that have a specific training on, hey, this is our entire platform on customer acquisition, and this is our entire platform on how to recruit distributors, and this is our entire platform on how to launch distributors, and this is our entire platform on how to do social media, and this is our entire platform on how to, do mindset. And there's so many different platforms that a brand new person gets in and they're like, holy smokes, dude, this is insanely hard. Or maybe not hard, but time consuming, right? So as I was doing Zoom calls today, I was telling people, I said, look, why did Uber blow up, right? Why is Uber what it is today, right? It's because it was so simple. Like if I'm sitting down with a buddy of mine and my buddy says, dude, I don't know if you've heard of this Uber thing, but I just made $400 last month. It's just awesome. And I tell my buddy, I say, hey, so like, how does Uber work? Right? And he says, and let's say my buddy, for example, says, well, in order for me to show it to you, I need you to hop on a Zoom call tonight at 7 o'clock and spend 2 hours with my 7-figure mentor upline. And then we're going to train you on how to get customers and how to launch distributors. And we're going to train you how to behave and act on social media. Like if you were saying all that stuff to somebody that's just trying to drive Uber, they're going to be like, bro, like, no, thank you. That's just way too complicated, right? However, what is Uber's mentality? Uber's mentality is, hey, dude, all you got to do is download this app, input your information, you can start driving. Easy enough. That's why they blew up, you all. It was simplicity. It was free to be a part of. You download an app, right? I see that 6-pack coming in too, bro. It's just under layers. So when we were launching Be Epic, it was like, that's what we're going to do. And that's what we did. And that's what happened in the last 12 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you look at it all, what does it cost to join Be Epic? It's free. Okay, cool. How do you get customers? You add people to the 100% Epic group. How do you launch distributors? You add people to the 100% Epic group. How do you recruit distributors? You add people to the 100% Epic group. How to start building a team? Do you have Facebook? Yeah, start adding people to the group. I mean, it's literally like simplicity. And the blessing of it was that last year in December, we were so busy that I would be signing up people and I was on a call. People would be signing up, texting me saying, hey, I just signed up. When can we do a getting started training? And I would message back like, bro, there is none. Go add 30 people to the 100% Epic group. Watch what happens. Go check your e-wallet. Go see there's going to be commissions in there. There's products hot. Get on the product. Get your own testimonial. Add people to the group. Let them know about 50% retail. Just keep it fun and simple. And boom, people started hitting ranks. Epic 500, 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, right? Silver, gold, platinum, diamond. And all of a sudden we're like, dude, we just got the first diamond. Shout out to Leah Avant. Shout out, first diamond. Boom, fired up. Whoa, a second person just hit the top of the compensation plan. Man, could you imagine when 10 people get to diamond and then boom, 10 people hit to diamond and then 20 and then 30 and then 50 and then 80 and then 100, right? And it all stemmed from Epic 500, adding people to the group, right? I think Christy just said 30, 10, 2. That was it. Just add people to the group, go get 10 customers, find 2 people that want to launch a business with you, find 2 people that want to make money with you. That was the entire platform, you all. And that's still the platform today. I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and the lady was asking me, she was like, wow, dude, the products look great. She's in the group. She's like, man, this is amazing. 50% retail sounds good. She's like, I think I want to be a distributor. Tell me more. Give me all the information about becoming a distributor. And I started typing out a message, right? And the message was getting pretty long, 4, 5, 6 sentences. And then I was like, you know what? Nope, I just deleted it. And I sent her a voice message. And I'm like, dude, that is it. The product is our products are the entire business. And we get paid 50% retail. So that means even if you take one of our products, I'll give you an example here. If you go get I'm going to get this wrong. What was it? Go get 1 customer a week on this. 1 customer a week. This is $70, right? This is all 3 types of collagen. This is curcumin. This is turmeric. This is patent. And the studies show that it's 14 times more powerful of an anti-inflammatory than ibuprofen. And it's anti-aging, anti-inflammation, anti-aging. Just incredible, right? I love this product. But it's $70 for a 30-day supply for a customer, right? So when you talk about hey, go get 1 customer a week for a year. Let's say you take 2 weeks off for Christmas and New Year's. So you got 50 customers. You got 50 customers that are reordering this every month. Just 50 customers reordering this product every month, which is a high retention product. You're earning an extra $18,000 a year. I want to say you're potentially earning $18,000 a year in income. Just off of 50 dang customers, feeling better, looking younger, feeling healthier all around, right? Like that's the business opportunity, you all. Like that's it. Like if you go to somebody and you say, hey, you should join me because I'm on $1 million team. Like ain't nobody listening to that, man. You go to somebody and say, hey, look, I love this product. And if you go get a customer a week for a year, if you just get 50 customers on this, you're making an extra $18,000 a year. Would that help, retirement? Would that help planning for your daughter's or son's wedding? Would that help with some vacations you want to take? Would that help to cover maybe the mortgage and the grocery bill every single month? Right? It was the simplicity in the conversation. So if you want you want to build a team of 100,000 reps, you better get ready to have simplicity all across the board. I'm still shocked that some of you want me on your Zoom calls because I say I'm a broken record. You all say the same dang thing every single time. It never changes. Give me one sec, guys. It's incredible. Anyways, hey, drop a fire emoji in the comments if you're fired up about 50% retail. I'm so excited about what we got going on. Let me tell you why I'm so excited. So this morning, one of my friends, she joined our company like a month and a half ago. No, 2 months ago. So she joined our company 2 months ago. Well, life got in the no. She joined 2 months ago, right? She was messaging me during her first month that she was in. Of course, I was kind of busy, so I was taking a while to reply. What ended up happening was she didn't know how to check how much commissions she'd earned. So because she didn't know, she just stopped working the business, right? So then she messages me today, and she was like, hey, do you have time for a quick chat? So I call her. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry that I'm on so many calls, but like I got a minute. What's up, right? And she says, dude, I'm gonna build the heck out of this company. And I'm like, well, what changed? I know you were excited the first month, but then the second month, you kind of, just decided not to really engage. And she's like, oh, I was just so confused because I couldn't see how much money I'd earned. She's like, but I logged in this morning and there's $1,800 in my e-wallet. She's like, how the heck did that happen? And I'm like, well, what did you do? She's like, I just shared the product with people. And I'm like, oh, did you know we pay 50% retail? Like, I mean, you sell a product, you sell the combo pack at $99, you make $50. So like if you get 10 customers, that's $500. And she was like, she's looking through her back office and I'm walking her through it. She's like, holy beep, I made $1,800. And she didn't even know how to do it. She didn't even know what she was doing. She wasn't plugged into the system. My bad, right? She made $1,800 without even knowing, just because she was like, the product's great. She started telling some people about it and she earned commissions, y'all, right? Like that's the power behind what we got going on here. And when you see that thing that's coming in February, it's not a product that you consume, but it's something that's coming that you can go into any part of the world with, that every single person on planet Earth is going to want to have. Like seriously, like this is one of those moments that if you know like a top earner in another company, you're going to be like, bro, like stay where you're at, but you're going to want to be my customer. Trust me. And no, you don't have to consume this thing. It's going to be like the thing that shakes the entire industry inside of our company, with our company. Promise you, you all. You think Ricky V's crazy? I'm going to get crazier. You think like 2020 was big? 2021 is going to be bigger. I'm just telling you that right now. So simplicity, right? You got to be able to walk into a grocery store, run into somebody that says, hey, you look great. And you're like, oh, thanks. What have you been taking? Oh, I'm on this product, dude. I've lost a little bit of weight. I feel amazing. Well, what is it? Hey, I got to get going, but hey, I'm going to add you to a private group so you can check out some of the testimonials, and I can shoot you a link if you want to get started. That's it, you all. You don't have to sit there and talk for hours and hours and hours and hours. Simplicity, speed, velocity. That's what I'm about. That's what I love, right? And I've learned that if you want people to chase you in this business, if you want people to chase you in this industry, you got to run. You got to move on without them. You got to be moving so fast that people are like, dude, you messaged me, never got back to me, but I'm watching you. I want to join you. Because that's what was happening last year. I lost, I could have sponsored 300 or 600 people personally, but I couldn't because people are reaching out to me saying, hey, I'm ready. I'm sitting there busy. So they're friend requesting people on my team saying, hey, I want to be on Ricky's team, but he's not answering me. Can you sponsor me, right? Like I lost a bunch of recruits for that. And by the way, I'm cool with that. Like I'm grateful. Like I want the team to win. So I was like, it's all good. Like go, right? But what I'm saying is like, you want people to chase you, you got to run. Right? Like, and it's like I said the other day, right? Like, what did P. Diddy say? Y'all know Diddy? Diddy said, if you're still chasing your dreams, you gotta run faster. If you're still chasing your dreams, you gotta run faster. Right? Life goes way too fast. So what does that mean? You gotta run faster. You gotta get some pep in your step. Right? You gotta get that swagger up. Women, swagger up here. Men, swagger down here. Elevate it, yo. Like, get it up, right? I mean, I don't mean like that, but like, get things moving. Elevate. Raise your level of frequency. Raise your vibration. Run faster. Keep things simple. Move on without others. Don't cling on to the last 10 people you've been talking to for the last 6 months. Go chase new people. Get after it. Call CEOs. Call company owners. Call distributors. Call non-networkers. Call lawyers. Call doctors. Call surgeons. Call every single person that you know. Because when it's time to chase after your dreams, when your back is against a wall, you gotta light it up. Okay? And I tell people, like, look, for me, I don't think Dorinda said, will the product in February be permanent? It is permanent. Y'all dirty. All right, so I didn't say that. Christy said that. Again, I'm just talking about me because I don't like to like categorize, right? For me, like if I'm not getting a new customer every day or a new distributor, like if I'm not getting an order every day or 2 or 3 orders every day, I don't feel like I'm growing. Like I don't feel like I'm doing it right. And why do I feel like that? Because this is the easiest build on planet Earth. Honestly. And the only way you're not winning is if you're not doing anything. Like, I talk about my power list every single day. Look, I have to. Like, it's like brushing my teeth. It's like showering. It's like eating and drinking water. I have to reach out to 5 new people every single day. I have to. There's like, it's not like, oh, should I? It's not like, oh, I reached out to 2 today. Maybe I should reach out to the rest tomorrow. No. I have to reach out to 5 new people every single day. I have to follow up with 5 people every single day. Every single day, right? So, look, way too many people depend on social media. Use social media. Get loud on social media. Y'all should be doing 2 or 3 Facebook Lives a day. Y'all should be doing 2 to 3 Instagram Lives a day. Y'all should be doing TikToks. Y'all should be posting on Instagram. Y'all should be putting Instagram stories, Facebook stories. You guys got to be so dang loud that even if people block you on one platform, they can't ignore you here. Like, I want to be so dang loud, but so damn good that someone will block me on Facebook, on Instagram, and they'll hear me on YouTube. And they can't block me on YouTube. And even if they did, they're going to have a family member or someone in their neighborhood that's going to bring up my name. Because I'm going to be so loud, people are going to hear my name. I want my name to represent something, right? So get loud on social media. Everyone in the comments right now, put the words, get loud. It's time to get loud. And if you're already loud, it's time to get louder. All right? So, if you are reaching out to 5 people every single day for 30 days, okay? I'm not even going to talk about a year. Let's just talk about 30 days. 5 people every day for 30 days, that's 150 people. Way too many people just post on social media. Listen, your social media Facebook lives, your Instagram stories, your Facebook stories, your Instagram lives, all that stuff is a bonus. It's just something extra that you do to get more eyes looking at you. But the real sauce is how many private conversations are you having behind the scenes. If you are personally reaching out to 5 people every single day, Monday through Sunday, 5 and 6 nights a week, 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 5 people a day for 30 days, that's 150 people. If you have privately messaged 150 people to take a look at your products and take a look at your business, and on top of that, you've been going live on social media, you've been posting on social media, the worst person in the world could literally sponsor 10 new people. Just doing that every single month. That's 120 people in 12 months, in 1 year. If you sponsor 120 people in 1 year, that's going to bring a lot of wealth your way. Just based on the numbers, based on the millionaires and the statistics, if you were to sponsor 112 people, there's no way that you're not making multiple 6 figures, even 7, right? Again, no guarantees, right? The only guarantee is that we're all going to die one day. That's really it, right? So when you guys see me posting in my stories, oh, he got another customer. Oh, he got another distributor. Y'all, it's not because I got some super magical power that I'm not sharing with the world. Like if you just listen to what I'm saying and do it in your own way, you don't got to copy everything I say verbatim. But if you take the concepts that I'm telling you and you just use them every day, you're going to create income. Like it's just the way, yeah, we can't avoid taxes either. I mean, we have, people that have done that in the past, but they end up in jail. So anyways, you want to grow a team. By the way, if you're getting value in this, make sure that you're sharing this onto your Facebook pages. Share this on your profile. Share this to your team chats. Share this everywhere you can, especially if you're a part of One Revolution. Get the word out there, right? It's a new year. Bring a new you to the new year. Allow no excuses to get in the way. Hold yourself as if you're already a millionaire. And ask yourself, would Mark Cuban, would Bob Proctor, would Brian Tracy behave the way that I'm behaving right now? Oh, I'm complaining. Oh, but this happened. Oh, but the back office is. Oh, but shipping this. Oh, da, da, da. Listen, you talk like that around Bob Proctor, that dude ain't coming around you ever again. You talk like that around Brian Tracy, that dude's blocking you on every platform faster than any one of us could. Right? Walk away from the negativity, you all. Don't talk like the negative people do. Don't act like they do. You want to get to $1 million? Start behaving that way. You want to get to 6 figures? You want to retire the family? You want to retire the hubby, the wifey? Allow your brain to completely immerse in only the things that you desire. Only have positive conversations. Only have powerful dreams. I'm sitting so this is my... So I'm going to see if I can show you guys. Okay, that's my daily 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 reach outs, 5 follow-ups, 3 new friend requests, and then I go through a list. I have a to-do list every single day. Every day, you all, there's nothing magical. The only magic is if, I said it on a post the other day, there's 3 things that I will do for myself, right? And you can copy this, but there's 3 things that I will do for myself to ensure that, what we did last year triples up this year. For myself, at least. And that's, you won't out-friend me. You won't out-friend me. I'm going to make sure that I make 10 times the friends that you ever do. That's my mentality, right? I'm not talking at you. I'm just talking how I feel. Number 1, you're not going to out-friend me. I'm going to make so many insane amounts of friends, nobody can ignore it. I'm going to make so many dang friends, people are just going to call me every day and be like, hey, dude, I'm ready to sign up. I want you to sponsor me. So number 1, no one's going to out-friend me. Number 2, nobody's going to outwork me. I'm going to work like crazy. You don't have to work like me. That's fine. It's all good. Trust me. You don't have to work like me. You don't have to go to sleep late and wake up early. You don't have to go do 10 Zoom calls a day, reach outs, follow-ups, friend requests. You don't have to do none of that. But I'm going to make sure that no one outworks me. No one will outfriend me, and no one's going to outwork me. And the last thing that I'm going to do to make sure that I can get ahead of the rest, no one is going to outlast me. Sure, hey, you worked hard. Hey, sure, you got a lot of friends. But hey, you only did it for 2 months. Where were you the rest of the 10? Or hey, yeah, you were this, and that, blah, blah, blah. And then 8 months later, oh, so you're not here anymore. Or you decided to stop working. Whatever. No one will outfriend me. No one's going to outwork me. And no one's going to outlast me. I'm going to make sure that I hold my own. I'm going to make sure that I take self-responsibility for everything that happens in my life, good or bad. Boy, oh boy, a lot of people like to beat their chest. Oh, look what I did. And then all of a sudden when failure starts coming, they're like, oh, but so-and-so did this. Oh, so-and-so did that. Oh, yeah, but the company did this and this. Oh, yeah, sure, you're just quitting on yourself, period. But until you take self-responsibility for your personal actions and what you're doing, nothing's going to change for you. So focus on what you're going to do for you, and everything in your outer world is really going to take care of itself. I don't want to say I can guarantee that, but I mean, honestly, if every day you're living by the universal laws, which we know what the universal laws are, right? Karma, right? Like what goes around comes around. What you put out comes back, right? What you're positive, like someone can say something negative about you. It's all good. Bless them. Empathize with them. Say, hey, I wish you the best. It's all gravy on my end. And keep moving. Let them screw themselves. Right? It is what it is. Like the law of attraction, like Devon just said. The laws of the universe. The law of frequency. The law of vibration. Right? Like those are the things that if you focus on every single day are going to bring your way the things that you really, really want. And they can happen a lot faster. I don't know all the secrets. I don't know. Yeah, Chris said, go. Everyone go watch The Secret. It's such a good movie. But I like on YouTube, if you go to Earl Nightingale and you type in, gosh, I don't even know what it's called, but it's an hour and a half audio, and it goes, it's Lead the Field. So go to YouTube and type in Earl Nightingale. Someone put Earl Nightingale in the comments, and then put Lead the Field. Okay, go listen to that, you all. He explains all the universal laws. He explains the success through a positive mental attitude. He like everything lined up in there, right? Like in the moments where you're feeling negativity, because we all have them, we all feel them, right? There's moments where we all feel negative. That's just part of it, you all. But the thing is like if something negative is happening, right? Because there can be a negative situation happening. You can't really get away from it, right? Like there's problems that happen. There's negative circumstances that happen. There's negative people that happen. It's all good, right? The only issue is when you decide to like feast on that. You know what I mean? So one of the things that Earl Nightingale challenges us to do is he says, hey, listen, if you're feeling negative and you feel like complaining, it's all good. Pull out a notebook and just start writing down what your dream house looks like. And start writing down how grateful you are for your dream house. Start writing down how grateful you are for the vacations you're taking your family on. Right? Start writing down how grateful you are that you retired your whole family, not just your spouse, but your parents. Right? Start writing down the things that you're grateful for, and when you start doing that, you can be in the most negative mentality. But the moment you start doing that, your energy, your frequency just begins to shift. And that's when things begin to move, right? So anyways, you all, want to just hop in. That's how you go build a team of 100,000 people. I'm excited for 2021. It's already here. We're already working. We're already getting our sleeves up. We're already getting dirty, right? Demetrius was out doing meetings today. I was out doing meetings today. Wifey was out doing meetings today. We're all focused. We're all laser focused. And we're committed because we're just excited and we're passionate about the movement that we're building here in our company. and we want to bring y'all with us. Anyways, thanks everybody.